Hey, it's April Davis, PI. It's September 4th, 2025. And yes, we have another slow news day. But I found the funniest entry on Threads. And the user is Pitcher Skate Park out of Pennsylvania. And she posts a form that she received in her mail from the U.S. government. And it's actually a U.S. Census survey form. It's not the same as the 10-year census form that you are supposedly required by law to fill out. It's just a survey. And she's all like, she's in a quandary about this. And I want to ask you guys, when you hear some of these responses, what do you think? Is this legit? Does she need to fill it out by law? Are there any consequences if she doesn't? Have you guys ever received a form like this? I receive the census every 10 years. But, I've never seen a form like this. And here's what she says. She goes, "I'm scared. Is this real? Did anyone else get one? It says I'm required by law to respond, but who follows the laws these days?" And then she puts a little sad emoji. It's so funny. Now, there's hundreds of responses here, so I'll just read some of them. Former census worker here. "This is voluntary. You can shred it. Don't open your door for strangers. They instruct census takers to lie and state it's mandatory when it's not. To use bullying and intimidation tactics to extort private data. I disobeyed. I was honest with people and respected their boundaries, and I also never submitted my own data. They even mail this to vacant houses because they don't have a clue. And literally any rando can be a census worker. It's a hobo temp job, not the FBI." Okay. Thanks for posting the QR code. I just responded to it for you. Here. "It's not a census year. Do not fill it out." "So last year they sent one out and you filled it out. Do not fill this one out. The census allows them to do redistribution of the districts based on voter race. They are trying to see who lives where right now. Do not help them. The top guy in the White House doesn't even follow the law. Just saying. I filled it out. I answered prefer not to answer or other on pretty much every single question. So it didn't help for shit." Excuse my language. This was her words, not mine. "I do this on all my stuff now. When it asks gender, I say prefer not to answer. When it asks race, I answer other and put human or select prefer not to answer. Skew the demographic. F the system." "I work for the census. It's on a voluntary basis. If you don't fill it out, they send someone to your house to try to get info, and if you don't answer, they will send someone to a neighbor to get as much info as they can, but you are in no way obligated to fill it out." I'd say yes, given the website is a government site and the number is the same one on the Census Bureau's website. You are required by law to respond to the census, so do it. Yeah, I didn't respond and they sent an actual person to my home to complete it. No joke. I had to do it. They will get it done one way or the other. Trust me. Constitutionally, the census is every 10 years and this is not a census year. Shred it and move on. If voting can be done by mail, then the census shouldn't be sent by mail. Well, how are they going to get it to everybody? I mean, but you've got a point. This is a legitimate piece of paper. You need to fill this out and send it back, especially if it was sent by the government. We do one every year or two. That's weird because I've never gotten one of these random census surveys. Census was held last time the felon was in office, so this is unconstitutional. From now on, none of us should follow the law under the pedophile administration. F it. This is a scam. The census is not being done. I got these repeatedly in 2022, 2 full years after the official census, and never replied. I'm not in prison. No one came to my house. No one called me. Toss it. It's bullcrap. Personally, unless they have residents signed for it, they have no way of knowing if the homeowner actually received it. I'm shredding it. If they want me to respond now, send it certified mail. My mom got one. It's not the census. It's a survey run by them. They do it every year with a random sample. It's not for seats. Fill it out or don't. Ignore it. It's a tryout for oppression in some new way. Do not fill that out. Throw it away immediately. All of this is total BS. I have never ever filled these out. I always throw them away. You are not required to do crap by law. This is a form of intimidation. You're a Democrat. Don't respond so your state can get less funding and seats. Do not scan QR codes when you get them in the mail. That's, for security, that's a very good piece of advice. Do not scan any QR code when you get it by mail. You don't know what you're scanning, and they could be stealing your information. Everyone gets one every 10 years, you dumb twat. You know damn good and well it's not the first time you've gotten one. Okay. And here's a PI term. File 13, trash. Not required, and also none of their GD business. I'm just going to abbreviate that. If you are MAGA, no need to reply. It's weird we are having to do an out-of-cycle census. If you don't do it, they're going to be knocking on your door. They did it here in Los Angeles last year, and the fool next door didn't do it. They sent a bunch of kids to his house until he answered the door and completed it with them. I would be very careful because there's many scams that look, she says, athletic. I think she means authentic. They used to mail out every year, but I haven't seen one in 10 years. It probably wasn't a good idea to share the ID or QR code. I agree with that. This is valid. The American Community Surveys are done in between every decennial census to help provide estimates, as a lot can change over 10 years. It's not a scam and nothing new. I have been working with the census info since 1995 as a librarian, and they were not new then. I received one last year. It's invasive. It asks how many people live in my home, where they work, what time they go to work and come back, how long they've worked there. It's had me wondering, what are they going to do? I've never seen one of these, but I have been visited by census workers before. Major national U.S. Census Bureau letters have not gone out for 2025, as 2025 is not a decennial census year. However, some local governments conduct special censuses to count their growing populations, and residents in those specific areas may have received mailings with codes to participate online or in person. These special censuses are distinct from the national census and are conducted at the request of a local government. Well, it says U.S. government on the form. Just saying. The census is real. If you don't do it, they come to your last known address. It's really not a big deal. If you believe this, I'm sure you've already sent money to free the Nigerian prince. I don't think that posting the whole information on the internet was really a clever move. These are sent out every 10 years when the year ends with a zero, as in 2020, 2010, 2000. Seems suspicious to receive one in the middle of a decade. I've never filled these out. They cannot force you. There is no law. Okay. I received one as well. Never completed it. American Community Survey. Kind of intrusive. Go to the census website, census.gov, and scroll down to the section about, is this official? That's good advice. Straight to the bin. Yep, it's real, and I threw it away. Unless you send it to me certified, it is shredded. I did not fill it out one year, not on purpose, but just forgot. They came to my house, 2 people. I know what this is. We participated at our old place. Essentially, it's just a survey about your neighborhood. Have you been a victim of a crime? Do you know your neighbors? Do you go to the local park? Do you use or support community services? It helps know what are good use grants for services like the food bank, etc. Your info is assigned a number and location. Before it wasn't sketchy, now not so sure. Yes, it is real, and there are census employees that work year-round, and I know this because I was one of them. There's different types of census information that's compiled all the time. In fact, just 2 years ago, I received one of those letters and I filled it out. Well, good for you. Let me go do it for you since you gave us your user ID. Yep. There is only a census every 10 years. What if you don't have a computer or a smartphone? If you don't fill it out, they will repeatedly come to your home, as I found out thanks to my grandma's wrong advice to just ignore it. I got one and put it in my shredder. Everyone gets one. Well, mine never arrives. Oh man, you just posted your code online. It's fake. Do yourself a favor and don't listen to these social media experts and do a quick 10-second Google or ChatGPT search for "Is American Community Survey real?" It will give you the correct and true information you're looking for. Good luck. Well, what do you guys think? Have you ever received one of these? Is this legit? Does she need to fill it out? Is it a violation of the law if she doesn't? I've never received a random survey. I can't wait to read your comments. Thanks for listening, everybody. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till next time.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed.